here's my experiences. If I walk too close to the edge, look what happens. I get my thinking of nurse white water and sand. Absolutely wet. Lucky my iPhone is waterproof. Okay, I'm coming now. Are we heading towards the end of the coastline, are we?
We've gone northwest from the western suburbs, up that way. We've hit the coast, now we're going to go.
My mum said, oh, you're going to leave the church because they don't like was copying books. No, that's not the case at all. In fact, my interest in the church is actually renewing. Temple, at least the top of it anyway.
It's really very interesting sort of development.
Where are we now?
Okay, now we're coming over to, it's not DY, what's this suburb?
This is the place. This is the areas I've never seen around here. All I did is saw Palm Beach on television. I never seen this part of the world before.
Right. It's quite beautiful. As you can see, it's bushland by the side of the road.
Yeah.
So it's not built up equal houses. So it's got this sort of sense that it's rural, even though it's a suburb of Sydney. It feels like you're travelling through the country because it's quite spacious. Lots of greenery.
This is the real life beach of Australia, is it? And it's not called Summer Bay, isn't it? It's just a big. with Bunnings on it. Part of Sydney, look at it. This is busy any other part of Sydney. This is not raining like that last 2 weeks or so. How much houses will be worth up here? Probably a mint.
I don't know actually, but that'd be all more expensive than where I am. Okay, so this is Mona Vale.
So you've been here before, have you? So you know exactly where Palm Beach is, do you? I've never seen this street on television.
No, this is not Palm Beach. Still got a bit to go yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Going and going and going, aren't we?
This is called Pittwater Road, and what it is, Stuart, I'll show you on this map. This is where we are here. We've come up to here. Now we're going to go up to that point, and you can see this big bay of water. That's called Pittwater. So that body of water in that big bay there. Now down there is Avalon Beach.
Avalon Beach.
I haven't been to Avalon Beach, but I reckon that would be.
I think I've seen one of those type of bus stops before.
And people who live up this area,
Yeah.
they never leave.
Never leave?
Beautiful. It's just lovely up here.
So this is where most people are retiring today? This is where most people retire?
I don't actually know the area that well. I don't know if it's mostly retired people. I don't know.
It's a nice clear day anyway. say my work colleagues, this is where I've been to. Palm Beach rather than Sydney. Oh.
It's pretty driving along here.
Yeah, it certainly is. Very nice up here, isn't it? See, if I ever had a house, if I bought a house up here, I'd probably have to really into IT study. It's so expensive up here. Is this the same as Bondi or a bit even more beautiful than Bondi?
Well, Bondi is a different feel. This is Palm Beach now, we just arrived.
Are we at Palm Beach now?
Yeah. Bondi has got like heaps of people and they're all jammed in along one beachfront. So there's a beach, it's a beautiful beach, and then there's lots of suburbia, like lots of shops along there. Isn't that lovely?
Looks like. So this is on.
Whereas this is it's the pretty landscape, like the pretty drive with all the trees. It's you see that's not crushing waves. That's a quiet bay. That's what makes that nice.
This is all part of God's creation, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Well, this is all part of God's creation, isn't it?
I think this is lovely.
So is that another bay, is it? What bay is that one called?
But there is a bus that comes all the way up here.
See, I recognise the bus stops. I've seen them before on TV, but I don't think I've ever seen it in real. First time seeing it in real life, haven't I?
But this is not, there's not heaps and heaps of shops. This is more just houses and beach. So
Houses,
it's not as commercial.
Not commercial.
Now that's the most shops that you see. That's it.
And where's the Coles?
It's not here.
So we have to go to Coles
You
then.
have to go down to Mona Vale. Remember when we first hit the coast and I
Yeah.
said now we'll go north?
Yeah.
When we first hit the coast, we
Yeah.
first saw water on the horizon and we got to, that's Mona Vale. Now this is a lovely little spot here. At some point, maybe another time when you come up here,
Yeah.
I'd like us to come up here,
Yeah.
get on a ferry here
Yeah.
and go up to, you know how we went to Brooklyn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, near there. And you can go on a beautiful ferry ride.
I don't recognise any of these places though.
No, because
I haven't seen this on TV before. But if I see something, if I do see something I recognise from TV, I'll probably hang on.
well, that's the public wharf there.
Public wharf.
Now look at all these lovely little houses, aren't they cute?
They are, certainly are. Must be able to make my house look like a But I don't think you'd have a house like mine up here, would you? My house is a one-storey joint. It's going and going and going and going.
See all these weird
Yeah.
pockets of people getting into their houses, getting into their driveways. On the show, you recognise that picture, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Because that's the point of the peninsula.
Yeah, I recognise that. Yeah, yeah, I recognise all that.
Well, we're just entering that little neck now.
Are we? So we're just entering that little neck. Well, folks, I'm at Palm Beach today. Yeah. After 20 years of waiting, I'm finally here. I think I've seen that jetty before. Okay, I just want to check is everything safe. I got my bag in. I got my thing in there, so just to make sure. Yeah, that's in there. There it is. Locked. Locked out. So that's the lighthouse up there, is it? Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking for that surf club that's on to see on TV sometimes. Where's that, you reckon?
Another thing I'd like to do
Yeah.
is come up here and hire one of these boats one day
Yeah.
and just zip up and down the Pittwater.
I've never seen this before.
Get on a seaplane here
Yeah.
and go through the Nice, Stu.
Yeah. Yeah. This is probably what walks up and down. I don't recognise.
You can get seaplane up there.
Yeah.
Just go out and have a look at it.
It's a bit filthy today, isn't it?
I've seen the seaplane come and land here.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to look out for the surf club, that too as well. Walk along the jetty I sometimes see in television. I'm walking along the jetty I see on television constantly. It's very different from the show to real life though. Looks very different than the TV show, doesn't it? Looks really different. Looks extremely different. Is this Palm Beach itself?
We're going to go over
Yeah.
the other side of the peninsula.
Yeah.
So this is the bay.
Yeah.
One side of the peninsula.
Well, this is
Palm Beach is actually the other side.
I've seen that
So I
building.
just wanted to show you this first, and then we'll go over.
Well, I've seen this before, but how it looks today to me, filming day, it is on the show. It looks extremely different because I've actually seen these. I recognise them. I actually recognise those parts there from the show, but I've seen those lights on TV shows as well. I've seen this jetty a number of times on the show, but the thing is, today, me in real life is really different than it is in the serial. And that building there is really a restaurant. On the show, it's a bait shop.
Well, this is not the beach. This is the Pittwater side.
Yeah.
We'll go over to the beach now.
Mm.
We'll walk over there.
And I'm saying
From the UK.
Lovely.
what brings you here?
Just like travelling, just seeing family.
You watch Home and Away, do you?
Yeah, a couple of films.
Do you recognise this place?
Bits and pieces.
Well,
they may not see that TV show over in the UK.
they do.
They do.
Yeah.
So what do I push? Which one? This one at the top here? Oh, that one. Right. Okay. Good. Yeah. All right. Now. Okay. So you're not very.
You want to fall in.
Lovely. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
If I had my togs on, I'd probably go for a dip. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to fall into the water, thanks.
Right.
I know I'm a fan of Home and Away, but I don't want to fall into the water. because this looks extremely different. This looks extremely different, Des, no? For you home and away fans out there, I'm standing in front of Alf Stewart's bait shop. However, today Alf Stewart's not around, but the real Stewart's here today. So yeah, the home and away Alf Stewart bait shop. So he's not here today.
Come on.
John! What's going on?
Jet's taking the boat out on his own.
Ah, start, you flaming mongrel of a thing.
More choke.
Yeah, right.
I see him!
Quickly, quickly. Might be an airlock. Here, I'll bump this. Here.
Come on, start, you
Can you see him?
mongrel.
He's there! He's just there! Dad, we're coming!
You all right? You all right?
Now, just watch that, mate. You get... Oh, yeah, over you go.
Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Oh, darling, come on, I'll get you a towel. Come on.
Thank you.
Good on you, mate. I'm not sure we would have made it on time.
I'm just glad he's all right. Anyway, look, leave you to it.
Mate, I really don't know what to say.
I do. Thank you so much, Brax. I owe you good time.
You don't. Mate, any excuse for me to get in the water? See ya.
Okay.
Walking towards the actual Palm Beach, which is known by home and away fans as Summer Bay.
What you've been looking at so far is the Pittwater side.
We've been looking at so far, what I've been looking at so far is the Pittwater side of Palm Beach.
Have a look at Palm Beach itself.
And then now I'm going to walk towards the real Palm Beach. The Pittwater side is walking over. There's the big moment. After 20 years of waiting, I'm finally walking into Palm Beach itself. Yeah, I'm walking along the beach, along the grass. Ugh. Oh, now my feet's going to be so yucky. Oh. Now I'm just moving the camera I'm just removing the video camera a bit. Ooh. And the first time in my life, I'm about to walk onto the sand. My first few steps along the beach. Ooh. Ah. Oh. 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 Yeah, if I fall over, hurt my... Oh, right down my... Oh. 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 Get myself buried. Oh. Oh. I don't know how way stars do it, but I'm merely just getting myself bogged in the sand. Oh. I don't know how you homeway stars do this, walking down this beach, and I'm nearly bogged. Oh. Oh. There we are, folks. My feet is finally bogged in the... Oh. Don't know how your homeway stars do this, but it is... This is exercise one-on-one.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you took your shoes off.
Well, my feet's covered in sand, got myself bogged. This is my quick footsteps along the beach. Yeah. Yeah. No wonder how many people fit on this show. Oh. Oh. Feel like Bigfoot going. Oh. Feel like Bigfoot. Oh, that's better. Oh. Now, give my feet a little wash. Oh. Oh. Bloody. Oh. 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 God, man. Oh. 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 Man, I'm wet. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm coming now. Oh. Come in here. You reckon? Oh. Yeah? Oh. Oh. Tell you what, if our Stuart was here, I'd complain to him. Yeah? I can hear you, but I'm looking like a big, massive Bigfoot. Yeah? Summer Bay. Oh. Oh. Tell you what, if our Stuart is here, I'll be complaining to him. Oh. Yeah.
It's actually very, very pleasant working. Just struggling because of your weight.
Oh. The ones that,
So that's it.
there's some of
It's a bit.
different. Let's go look there, alright? Yeah, why not? Oh, now I have to find a way to get up there without slipping. Oh, jog it. Oh, oh, oh. I'm the pound. I die walking up this. Oh. 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 Died. Nearly died. Oh. Oh. But again, splints up walking up these. Oh. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh. Apparently, oh. Oh. having a bloody having a heart attack walking along here. This is Summer Bay Surf Club. This is where they had the colour run here, I think. Oh! Hello folks, I'm walking along where most home fans can recognise. Yes, the surf club, the Summer Bay Surf Club. And apparently this other building is, as a matter of fact, a toilet. So I might go to the men's room for a few minutes and use Summer Bay's dunny. I've just finished emptying out my pee tank and I'm off walking again. Lucky I didn't make a mess on the beach. Yeah, I'm just walking along the surf club I always see on TV a lot. Yeah. These trees familiar to everybody. And look at all the pine cones. Hey, Cocky! Hey, Cocky! Hey, Cocky! How you doing, Cocky? Hey, Cocky! Hey, Cocky! Hey, Cocky! Ah! 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 I'm walking along the grassland of Palm Beach, where I see many times home race stars go up here. I'm standing in front of Palm Beach right now, and I'm enjoying the warmth in the summer. A lot different to Melbourne weather, but it was so hard walking on that sand. I feel like a big old-fashioned Bigfoot. It's a very enjoyable day walking around Palm Beach, and I'm still looking around. Yeah, where's Desiree? That's the old famous surf club, the Lighthouse. And trees I've seen many times on the show. Oh, now look at me. I'm walking along the same grasses as now back on the sand again. Oh. Now touching that. Oh. Now walking again back onto the beach. Now the one where Desiree is. There's the top part where the there. Now the fix up my phone's battery. I don't drop my phone onto the beach. That would be a bit of a bummer. Here I am walking towards the beach, walking towards one of the surf club, and the headland over there is the lighthouse. Oh, there is. Oh. Get out of focus. Come on, try and get back in focus. Alright, fine, get back in focus. Oh, nearly slipped again. Oh. Oh. Well, folks, I'm nearly tripping over on the sand here. I'm not used to walking in sand like this. Yeah. Oh. Now I have to find where Desiree is. Oh. Oh. Big feet, alright. Oh. 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 Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I'm actually reaching that tip, aren't I? What? So this is Palm Beach.
This is it. Now what I'll do is I'll park
Well, where's the surf club?
probably just here.
Hey, what's going on over there? They're filming today, aren't they? Can't be filming that, surely.
Meter parking.
Yeah, so I don't want to fall in the water. Oh, that's a good cover to cool down, isn't it? That's a beautiful cool down. I'll find Desiree. Oh. Oh, man. I'll dig you out before I get myself drowned. Now, where's Desiree? I'm walking along the beach towards the so-called shop. Oh. and I'm struggling to walk. I'm not really used to walking on the sand. G'day folks, I'm at Palm Beach, which is Summer Bay, and it's a real labour to walk up and down this beach. It's a real labour walk around the beach, and the main headland is behind me there, so where the lighthouse is, which is pretty well known, which is a pretty familiar spot to home and away viewers. I'm just walking along the township, all these different houses, and I'm struggling to walk along the Look at my feet, absolutely wrenched of sand. Oh, what a stuff. And I said my feet is having trouble with all my traction walking along the sand. Makes it hard for me to walking extremely slow. I tell you something, guys, I'll be absolutely stuffed after walking along this beach today. It's romantic, come on the beach. There's my footsteps. There are my footsteps along the beach. I'll give my feet a quick wash with the water, huh? Give my feet a bit of a good wash. Give my feet a bit of a... I just walked along there today and I've got water splashing on my feet, making me super wet. Oh, I'm getting myself lost around here. Oh, there's the car over there. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. When you want to pick up speed, make it hard to walk, eh? Make it hard to walk. You want to walk fast. Makes it hard to walk makes it hard for you to walk on the beach. Look at my feet again, it's always muddy. As I can see, I'm actually finding this huge rock. As I can see, you have a huge rock. Oh. Huge rock behind me there. I've never seen it before on television before. Huge rocks. Ah. For the last half an hour or so, I've been walking along this beach, and it's been a bit of a struggle physically, but it's been well worth the effort. The problem is, where is Yabby Creek? Now, where's the shop that she talking about? Oh, my pants are red. So I enjoy my walk along this beach. Oh, bet there's no wash. It looks like I need a bath tonight anyway. But I'll tell you something, folks. Palm Beach is a lot bigger in real life than it is on television. It is a really big beach, a really huge one. Yuck, seaweed. Ugh. I wonder if you can eat it. Ugh. When it's dead out. Ugh. Ah. Oh. That must be the shop over there. Oh! Yeah, I start walking along this huge beach. Hey, Dad! Dad! Hey, Dad! Oh, talk. Oh. Oh. Come on. Talk. Oh. 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 Like a football drive all around this. Get back onto the grass. Oh. 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 Folks, I walked all that way from that end of the beach, this end of the beach. Folks, walking along this beach was an absolute physical cardio workout. Oh, boy. I don't know how you homemade stars do it. I don't know how homemade people do that, but it was an absolute workout walking down there, up and down this beach. Yeah. There you have it, folks. There you have it. Palm Beach on the show, the Summer Bay. You know what? Workout which we might just walk down the beach ourselves, eh? Like the crew, huh?
What I want to do is I want to take you down, right down the other end.
Yeah.
That's quite nice. There's one little shop there.
Yeah.
And there's seats that you can sit on at the beach.
That's the lighthouse I recognise from the show over there. That's the I always thought that surf club was the heart of these beach, but it's not. It's on the other side. Hope it don't fall over. It leaves Stewie blood over the thing. Okay.
And it's a beautiful view from up here.
Oh well, the first time in my life I'm finally up here.
It's a lovely little neck of Sydney, neck of the wood up here.
I'm walking along Palm Beach, which is Summer Bay on the TV show. It's so different to the TV show, but it looks pretty similar. Extremely different. However, the Stuart bait shop's on the other side there. So is that the point? Is that the actual main point, is it? That's the tip. So I can just imagine all the cameras here, all the TV cameras here, and all the Summer Bay people walking along the beach doing their acting. I can imagine all the crew.
Can you see, Stu, that past the tip here?
Yeah.
Can you see in the distance a piece of land, the tip of another piece of land?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the north head. This is the south head
So it's
of Broken Bay.
okay.
Broken Bay is, and just about in that direction was Brooklyn, where we went last week. Remember Brooklyn?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's part of that waterway.
Is it? Look at the waves.
Yeah, do you want to strip off and go for a bit of a dash into the surf?
No. haven't got my clogs on me. So what's down there?
Well, that's the beach. You can see some people out on their surfboard. The beach. You feel like walking along the beach?
Yeah, why not? Just walk on the beach like I see on TV, eh?
Okay, now that meter is going to run out probably in about 50 minutes. So 50 minutes is enough time for us to go down and back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to kick my shoes off and dig my feet into the sand.
Okay.
Okay?
So which entryway are we going to go in? Oh. No, I'll get my shoes off. My shoes won't care.
Yes, you should care. They're really nice shoes. You will look after them. We can put them in the car if you like. We can walk along in the sand.
I don't have to take my shoes.
What's the point of walk? If you want to walk in the sand, you've got to walk in the sand.
I'm gonna have Summer Bay. I'm gonna have Summer Bay sand on my feet. Am I? I'm gonna have Summer Bay. I'm gonna have Summer Bay. Don't tickle my feet. That's really ticklish.
All right, now I'll just put these in the car.
Oh no. Now I'm walking around with bare feet now. I've got Palm Beach. Now I've got Summer Bay stains on my feet now. Oh, great. Look at this boat. I'm going to sit on the same seat as... As you can see, I've just taken my shoes off and my socks off. I'm going to walk along the beach with my feet there. But actually, I've got Palm Beach stains on my feet now, so yeah. So I'm going to walk along that beach. Like I've said many times before on television. Like I've said many times before on TV, I'm going to do it myself, walk along the beach. Myself, experience it for myself. There you have it, folks. There you have it. The home of Summer Bay. And the real life name is Palm Beach. I'm enjoying myself at Palm Beach today. A huge walk, a marathon. And boy, I am worn out after walking along this beach. Sure. What an absolute workout walking down that beach. Sure. But I've enjoyed myself today. It's a highlight of my trip in it is a highlight to the trip in New South Wales for me this year. There is the bus going back to the city. I assume anyway. There's the lighthouse again, and I walk from there to here. A big, long, exhausting walk. Oh. Now I might even think about taking my laptop out and use it at this beach. Wouldn't that be awesome? I have no idea how these Hunway people do it. I absolutely don't know how they do it. There must be a lot more fitter.
They're not overweight. That's the difference.
They're not overweight, and I am. Well, I don't know how they do it every day, but with me, I'm exhausted after doing that.
IT. T is technology. What's the I?
Information.
Oh.
Look at my feet, it's all being covered in home and away dust. Covered in home and away dust.
I don't know if this was all messed up when we had that storm
I don't know.
2 weeks ago.
I don't think so.
There's a lot of sand on the road here.
Oh dear. That must be the swimming
So
pool.
maybe it was all blown over the road.
So that must be a swimming spot there too. I think I've seen that before as well.
Maybe that's... Oh, look what's going up here.
That's the Macklin development.
The Macklin?
Yeah.
Is it a house or is it a commercial thing?
I think it's commercial. No, Macklin was actually the sand. They probably make a storyline about that too. My body's exhausted now after doing that.
A bit of exercise, Stu.
You reckon? Is it what I need?
You didn't come for a swim, so, you know, it's good for...
Next time I do come up here, I probably will take a dip. if we come here, if I come up here next year, I'm definitely going to take my bathers with me.
Oh, okay.
So I might take a dip. I'll take a bit of a dip with my thing. The water feels wonderful. It's a beautiful beach up here. I can't believe I'm actually out. I can't believe I actually am up in Summer Bayville. My mum likes watching that show TV too. So, do you watch Home and Away yourself?
Oh yeah, a little bit, but
So does this place?
I'm not really a TV addict.
Aren't you? Unlike me, eh? Unlike me.
Well, not like Helio. Helio is just like he sits there until he falls asleep, and he just stays there till midnight every night.
Now, what's that big building there?
This is an amenities block.
Well, I've never seen that before. On TV,
Ladies and men's.
on TV, I've never seen that block before.
Well, they don't necessarily show it, do they?
No. But I've seen that Pier heaps of times.
Which pier?
That we saw the first one.
Around the other side.
Yeah. I've seen that plenty of times.
You've seen that little buggy.
Yeah, I've seen heaps of them too. But
We're going to go up on top of this hill.
okay. But I've seen that. Bus stop heaps of times too. Number 28. I'm gonna do a bit of assignment when I get home, watching Home and Away. I'm gonna work out where I was.
See, that's an old house.
Yeah, ancient old thing.
But these have all been here for quite a while.
Mhm.
But they're beautifully maintained. People have got enough money to be able to spend up, you know?
Spend up, yeah. So are we going to the very top, are we?
If you just go like this, you can get more space to see out.
Do you take students up here too?
No.
Don't you?
No, they've not come up here to play and to perform.
So do you reckon this is a very different, this is a very different atmosphere than I see on TV. Very different atmosphere. Even though it's the same place, I'm seeing a different angle. I'm seeing it in a very different way than I'm actually used to.
That's a nice looking house, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is, isn't it?
I haven't been down that road.
We'll find a way back.
Because there's a lovely, you can see out over Pittwater beautifully.
Now people are going to ask me on Facebook, how was your trip to Summer Bay? Oh, flaming great. People are going to ask me tonight, how was your trip to Summer Bay? Well, I didn't. Well, if you want to ask, if they ask me, did you see Alf? No, I did not. But I saw his shop definitely. It was open.
Oh, hang on. Can't go there.
She's not happy.
See, we've seen that.
Yeah.
That down here.
Yeah.
Is that the one we saw? How's that for a driveway?
Boy, I never seen that on TV before.
Oh, hang on. This is where we came before.
Oh, rocks.
Came here.
We did. But what an experience walking along that beach with all the sand. Look at my feet. Look at my feet. I might need to put my pants.
See all those yachts?
Yeah.
Heaps of them up there.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly are. Look. Let's go up that road again.
We're going to go up the top.
Yeah. Observation
Point.
Yeah. Now my body's not happy now, is it? Walking like that. The body was taking a lot more load than it used to, hey?
I like to think that you're going to be able to work off that body fat, Stu.
Best body take me up that beach so I can lose some of that weight. And I'll tell you, I think I burned like calories going up and down that beach. I'm going to tell everybody, look, I walked along that. Now I'm going to tell Mum next time we're showing way together. I have walked along that beach. I'm proud to say to her when I get home. I did walk along that beach and I really struggled. Now Mum's going to say, you've been on that beach, haven't you? This will be a great place to go. Oh, this will be a great place to go and work in. I wonder how the Commodore will go. We'll go up in there.
Trees in the street.
Well, I had never heard of Pittwater before. I never heard of Pittwater before. I never.
See, look at the view there.
Yeah. I've seen the famous lighthouse. The lighthouse is really
Look at that little tree, cubby house in the tree there.
Yeah. Oh, people must love living up here. I wish I did. It'd be fantastic if I lived up here and be the local.
You know, I reckon you did. So, you know what I said to my sister that lives up at Nelson Bay? They live really close to the beach, like 1 block away from the beach. And I said to Cubby, I said, now is the beach just as beautiful as when you first look at that for sale? Right? No, isn't it? This tiny house.
See, and that house must be worth about $2 million. A little dog box like that.
That's right.
Little tiny dog box. It's all about like, you know, the same house there in Somerville will probably be about $50,000 up here. Will be a mint. It's all about the location. It's all about location of the where the house is.
Anyway, I said to Cubby, is it just as beautiful, or do you get so used to it you don't even notice it? She said, no, it's still beautiful. Isn't it interesting? Because I wonder if it's possible you just get so used to it you don't even see it as magnificent. Oh, this is pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, if you're in the Maltesers.
Get them off there and put them up.
Here we go, people. This is the Maltesers I've been munching up. Munch. Look at the Maltesers now I've been munching up like. I just love showing people what I've been munching up. So you reckon if I walked up and down the beach every day, I'll probably get myself fit?
Well, I don't know, Stu. I don't know if you've got a thyroid issue. That wouldn't matter if you exercise 10 hours a day. You know, it might not make any difference. So I don't know. I think you should explore and see if there's an issue that you can resolve.
My mother wants me to get my blood test.
Places that are for sale.
My mum wants me to get my prostate tested too. Don't ask me, I've never been here before.
Can you tell me? I know there's a little park up the top of this. It's the Bible Garden. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you.
I hope you have fun living in Summer Bay. You know, staring up. Let's do it, aren't I?
Okay. So. Little park. It would have a really fantastic view. Next to it, there's a guy building his garage. Last time on, I suppose it'd be finished by now.
Is that it? Oh boy! Yeah. Yeah.
Made this little garden, believing that the view from here is a perfect example of the glory of God's creation.
Yeah.
Isn't that a lovely thing?
Mm.
Isn't that beautiful? Since then, the family and friends have maintained the garden for public enjoyment.
Let's look at the view, hey? God's creation, isn't it? But most people don't believe that, do they? You got lunch? Oh, okay. Look at this face. Look at this, folks. This is the absolute headland of all of Palm Beach. Look at it. So this is Bible Garden. So where's the other? Where's Brooklyn?
Where's Brooklyn? Okay, so this is the south head, that's the north head over there. So if you just go up there, you're going into that Broken Bay. Okay, that's called Broken Bay. And you go in there, and then there's Brooklyn over there, over that hill. There's Brooklyn.
So that's the neck of the headland over there, and that's the lighthouse area. Let's see if I can take a bit of a zoom.
And that's the Pittwater area, that other big bay that goes down in there. But if you go sort of up over there, then you go to Brooklyn.
Well, that's all the homes, eh?
Amazing, isn't it?
I am at Bible Garden, looking over Palm Beach as well. It's very good up here.
It's just
Oh, I might sit down here for a couple of minutes. Wow. Wouldn't this be a lovely spot to do my writing at? I can see why people come over here, and plus the Seven Network has picked this spot for making home of the way. So I can see why Seven Network has decided to make this home of Summer Bay.
Single-story house. That was $80,000 just to prepare the site, the ground, and there was a grader that went across the ground and made it perfectly flat. As you know, at the back of the house, in the backyard, there's that retaining wall, because the land's slightly sloped sort of down towards the front of the house, and they had to excavate, so that cost $8,000. And even, you know, that's almost flat, but that's how much it cost. So, you know, to do something like what perched these houses on, it might have been $200,000.
Like it must be the whole house in Sunbury. So are we going to stop at Wild Beach, or are we going to drive around it?
We just got to drive. Get a little bit of a feel for it just looking at it.
Yeah. how much it's going to
7 bedrooms. Wow.
be.
Obviously that's a in-law accommodation, or they let out rooms for holiday makers, you know. So that's Whale Beach.
Yeah. Oh, this is another part to do homeway filming.
This guy's still getting dressed.
Yeah.
All right. You know, you'd think there'd be a lot of salt air here because it's the ocean.
Yeah.
And you'd think the salt air wouldn't be very good for all the green plants. But the plants are quite prolific. Like, there's a lot of green, lush green. So you kind of wonder, don't you? You think, oh, it's all supposed to die off, but it hasn't. What's down there, Stu? Just have a little quick look. No through road. Oh, okay. There's another great big hill ahead of us. It's very up and down, isn't it? Very.
I can even smell the sea.
That golden sun on that little hill there. It's almost tropical looking with all that green. The tropics, it's kind of all lush like
Is
that.
Fiji like this?
Yep.
Exactly like
Fiji's
this?
like it's got all lots of green like this. They're not as aware of providing for tourists as we are in Australia, and they probably don't have the much of a budget to actually do something about pandering to tourists and tourist trade. The only thing that you really know that's very touristy is the fact that there's a few flash hotels over there, the Sheraton and the Warwick and the
Am I a tourist at the moment?
there's a few of those over there, and when you go to the little islands, Castaway Island, Mana Island, that's the height of tourism, where they have resorts where that's where you pay big bucks, but boy, you get nice treatment as well. Okay, we're back on Baron Joey Road.
But would I be a tourist or am I a visitor?
You're a tourist.
Really?
You're a tourist, you're a visitor. You don't live here, do you?
No.
Avalon Beach. Ah.
I rang up work at Palm Beach just to have the experience of. I rang up work at Palm Beach.
You rang up work.
Yeah. I made him hear the ocean. They said, "Well, where are you?" But this time next week, I would have finished my first week back. This time next 10 days time, 9 days time, I'll be back on deck, helping out my community once again. Would you be proud of that?
Yes, of course.
I might even email you the first few when I First PC I fix up over there.
Okay.
I haven't forgotten, have I? I haven't forgotten how to do my job.
When you do go away and you come back, it is weird. I know at the end of the year when it's Christmas holidays, and teachers get 5 weeks off, and then they go back to school, and it's kind of like, oh, it's so hard to go back to work. Oh, it's so hard. But then once you've been back a day, come back into the routine, and it's like you haven't even been away.
I'm outside my normal routine at the moment, aren't I? I'm not in my normal routine at the moment, but I said to Mum last night that I promised to take off her burden around about the rubbish.
This is Avalon Beach. I used to know people that lived up here at Avalon. That's why I had to check out Avalon Beach.
It's just Avalon Beach. So do people swim in the beaches, or?
Yeah, it's just that it's not summertime, so it's not warm.
Are we going to stop here, or?
We're just going to turn around. I thought there was a road that went up here to up there, but it's not, so we're just.
Fancy that. I was walking on the pier with my favourite home race stars, kiss and make up and argue. I felt really, I felt absolutely weird walking down that pier, knowing that my favourite home race characters kiss and make up on that same place, and they fall in there and then they do stupid things down there, and
Okay, just have a quick look here. Do you want to sit here, or do you want to come and have a look? It's quite steep, isn't it?
yes. So what beach is this one called?
Avalon Beach. Great big cliff face there. All of these beaches have got a pool.
Yeah.
Look at the lovely pink horizon. And look at the boat with the sun still on that sail of that yacht. Look at all these board riders. You'd have to be mad, wouldn't you? Not even on that side. The sun's over there on the left.
So where's this going to?
New Zealand's over there.
G'day folks. I had just been walking along Avalon Beach. It's a smaller version of Palm Beach by the looks of it. I've been walking along Palm Beach, looked at Whale Beach, and then looked at Avalon Beach. The sun is just about to set now, and I'm just going back into the car. So it's been a good day looking at the wonderful beaches around this headland of New South Wales. But Palm Beach, I'll be back there again next year, and who knows, I might even take a dip into the beach, into the water. Beach is water, who knows, I might even take a dip into there. You're getting washed away like crazy. Oh, big out here before I get myself soaked. As I'm walking along here, I'm getting myself soaked by sand. Look at that, eh? I'm getting myself soaked by water. As I'm talking to you right now, my pants are getting wet in the water and my feet's getting soaked into the sand. And I'm not really happy about that either. So here I am at right at Avalon Beach, and now I'm getting myself soaked and bogged. What a day. A bit more safer doing it this way. This is a beautiful little beach. There's kookaburras in there. Not good for me, not good for me. Here's my experiences. If I walk too close to the edge, look what happens. I guess I'm getting more thinking of nose fly water and sand. Absolutely wet. Lucky my iPhone is waterproof. Okay, I'm coming now. Oh, get up and soak like a drain rat. Oh, but I'll dry off anyway. Oh. Oh. What experience get yourself wet by the beach. Oh. Oh. I probably need a... Oh well. As always, the washing machine. Do you reckon most people living in Sydney will make this for me a tourist? If they go around Sydney, do you reckon most people who live in Sydney would experience this every day?
Experience what?
Traffic like this.
Like this here,
Yeah.
this is very typical for probably 50% of Sydney-siders
Sure.
that work. But what's the option? If they've got to go to where the work is, you know? And a lot of people are hanging on to their jobs because they realise that the job market's not as easy as it used to be.